Hey everyone, welcome back. It's David here. I want to thank you guys for returning, and hopefully you caught the first two videos on my channel here, and just wanted to kind of pick up from where the last video took off. Just a little recap. I was going over from kind of the inception of when I developed my eating disorder during the Army, and kind of up through diagnosis and through first treatment. So last video I left off, I had just gone through my first rehabilitation treatment, and like I said before, it really didn't do that much for me. It restored some of my body weight, at least to a healthy weight, but you know, mentally it just didn't do anything for me. I still had this obsession. I still had the OCD and the anxiety, which was fueling my eating disorder even more. That just wasn't even addressed. So, you know, after I got out of the Army and everything, I moved back down to St. Petersburg here in Florida, and just felt lost. The transition back to civilian life is tough for any military person. Compound that when you have a mental illness as well that you're dealing with. And an eating disorder is a mental illness. The way you see food, the way you view it, the way you react to it, and the way I was reacting to exercise and my anxiety and my OCD, it was all intertwined. And I felt very lost. At least when I was in the Army, I felt like I had structure and kind of the safety, which is ironic because I also at the same time was very fearful and felt controlled while I was in the Army, and I think that enhanced some of my symptoms and kind of worsened the situation for me mentally, and it was all in my head. Everything starts and ends in your mind, and that's what I kind of want to portray to people here, is that in order to make a change in your life, it has to start in your mind. And in order for your mind to be healthy enough to make the change, you have to be feeding yourself nutritious foods. When you get to such low body fat levels, such low calorie levels, it alters your mental state. You're foggy, you're unclear, you're panicky. You live in reality, but at the same time, it doesn't feel real. I don't know if that makes sense. You're aware of what's going on, but you also don't feel like you have control over your actions, and that's a very scary place to be. And that's where I found myself again when I got out of the Army, and I started taking a decline again. I was getting help at the VA with therapists, and had a great therapist at the VA that I was working with here in St. Pete, and she really helped me a lot, but she was not specialized in eating disorders or OCD, and kind of felt like we were spinning our wheels. You know, I couldn't explain to her what was going on inside of me, and she couldn't understand. And I just got frustrated, started resorting back to over-exercising, under-eating. I was drinking heavy at the time, and basically I don't want to say that I was thinking about suicide. I would not do that to my family, my friends. But at the same time, I can't tell you that I was that excited about living. It's just the honest truth. I think that I was harming myself in hopes to just one day not wake up and end the pain for everybody. I mean, the toll this was taking on my family, the lost relationships with family members and friends, and most of all with myself. It was just too much. And I got to be in a pretty bad position again, condition-wise, physically. mentally and emotionally, I was already a train wreck. But my physical condition was declining very rapidly again. And I was very fortunate. The VA helped me get into a very renowned eating disorder treatment facility in Clearwater, which is right near where I live here in Florida. A lot of people have issues with getting medical attention with the VA, veterans and stuff, and I have to say it wasn't easy, but I was very fortunate that I had people fighting for me, both for my family and for my providers. And they got me into this treatment facility, and it proved to be exactly what I needed. I ended up staying about 4 months there. Met some great people who I'm still in contact with today who changed my mind, changed my life, and changed the direction in which I see my future going. And I can't ever thank them enough. And I hope they're watching and they know who they are. But it wasn't easy there. It wasn't that I was not compliant, but again, when you're in that much of a caloric deficit and you're so malnourished that your brain does not think right. And it took a while. It took a while for me to kind of get into the program and accept being there. I was scared to death. I felt like I was in prison. And I just kind of felt like I was back being controlled in the Army, which kind of set me back a little bit mentally because I didn't want to accept the help. What was hard also was that I was still sneaking around doing my behaviors, my over-exercising. After I would eat, I would go exercise. And a lot of that stemmed from training back in the Army, back in basic training. We would go in, we would eat really fast, mostly not even ever getting to finish our foods. And then we'd have to go out and go straight to doing physical activity, whether it be a workout or training or something. So in my mind, all I knew was eat, workout. And over time, that's what kind of drove my eating disorder and ultimately the demise of myself and my near death. So, this is all stuff that I was able to find out through therapy and talking about it throughout many years. This isn't something that just came about overnight. And also, I realized that the divorce of my parents and the split up of my family really affected me more mentally as a child than I thought it would. And it just kind of manifested in these illnesses and these, I guess, activities, I don't know, whatever you want to call them, that were destroying my life. It was my way to cope with it, and I was not coping very well. Came out of it pretty healthy, pretty good mindset, pretty well. However, it wasn't 100% yet. I was healthy enough to be back out on my own, but now real work needed to be put in on my part. And over the last couple of years, I've just slowly, with ups and downs, many ups and many downs, have just continued to work and use the tools that I learned through therapy and through the help through my rehabilitation and just learning more about myself. I've been able to keep steady progress, and I'm in the best place right now that I've ever been prior to all this happening. And it's a struggle, though. It is a struggle. Mental illness is not something that goes away, and an eating disorder is something that you can overcome. However, you have to be conscious that there's always going to be parts of it in your life that you have to learn how to deal with and find ways to cope with. Know what your triggers are. If something stressful, something unpleasant, whatever it is, triggers you resorting back to old eating disorder habits or other self-harming habits, you have to distance yourself from it, and you have to work on the mental part before anything physical can progress. I get compliments nowadays like, wow, you look so much better. Your muscles are full. Your face is full again. You look like a healthy human being. And I tell them, you know, the outward appearance is a reflection of the inward appearance. So none of the physical stuff can ever take place until you get it right here in your mind. And it's something you have to practice every day. I mean, every day I wake up next to my dog and I say, Kobe, that's his name, Kobe, this is going to be a good day. We can do this. One step at a time. I say that every morning. Now, some days it doesn't always come true. But you know what? I give myself the opportunity each day by starting off saying that. And that's come a long way. That's really helped with my mental state. And also, you know, sound nutrition. Learning how food is not the enemy and taking care of yourself is the greatest gift of all. My love for lifting weights has increased, but it's done it in a healthy and safe way. I've taken a new love into powerlifting and bodybuilding, and it's taught me so much. It's taught me discipline. It's taught me hard work. It's taught me about what kind of strength I really have inside. You know, I can't throw up the heaviest weights in the gym, but I know that I progress each and every time. And just having the faith and confidence that I'm going to get to where I want to get to and enjoying myself along the way. That's the big thing. There's no place I would rather be than be in a gym. That's why I want to own one. That's why I want to help train people, do nutrition counseling, and just try to make this world a better place through my experiences and my knowledge of health and nutrition. I would eat, sleep, and bathe in a gym if I could, because I love being around like-minded people. People go to the gym, they want to get better. I want to position myself to be around people that are better, and I think you should too. That's the way you get ahead in this world, and you know, I want to be that to you. I want to be that person that makes you want to get better. Even if I can only help one person, that will fulfill my duty. That'll fulfill my dreams. And I know I can help hundreds of thousands and perhaps millions of people out there, because there's even so much more to my story that I could get into. And if there's any specific questions anybody has, you know, please do not hesitate to ask, and I will make a video, I will respond, anything that I can do to help, because eating disorders are becoming more and more common amongst men, women, children, adults, everybody, and it's a very serious illness that needs to be taken very seriously. And whatever hardships I've been through, whatever experiences that I've been through that I can share that might turn someone's life around before it's too late, I would stay up all night talking about and helping that person, because I know what it's like to almost not be here to be able to make this video for you. So, you know, like I said in the introduction video, these first few were just going to be kind of a get to know me and know where I'm coming from, my positions and everything, and we're going to be getting into more of the fitness topics, showing videos about workouts I do in the gym, instructions to help you guys do different exercises more efficiently, more effectively, and safe. We'll do some cooking, we'll do show some different recipes, show some lifestyle things I do. A lot of it's with my dog. You'll be seeing him a lot, and just kind of talk to you a little bit more about what kind of services that I'm here for you for, if that makes sense. Do online coaching and you know, work with your nutrition and try to improve your performance in the gym. Let you know what I've done that's been wrong and what I've done that's been right. I've been trying about every different eating approach there is out there: keto, carb cycling, carb backloading, high protein, low protein, paleo, pretty much everything there is I've experimented in throughout my eating disorder. So I can tell you what it feels like on each and what's useful about some and what's not useful about some, depending on your goal. And that's what I do when I work with people. I really get to know the individual. Everything's individualized because everybody has a specific goal and everybody's body is different. That's what I believe in. So I want to work with you. I want to help you. And it's a process. This is, nutrition and fitness is not a one-step approach for everybody, and that's what you got to watch out for when you see these gimmicks online, like you pay and you just get a meal plan. It's all cookie cutter stuff, and that's not going to work for you. You're unique. You're special. So why not work with somebody that wants to make a unique and special plan, especially for you? And that's what I want to do, and that's what I intend to do. And just have some fun with these videos. Let's make fitness fun again, all right? Kind of stealing a line from President Trump, but let's make America lift again. That's my motto and stuff. So I'm going to end the video here because it's going a little bit longer than I want, but stay tuned for more videos. Please like and subscribe down below. Share this video channel with people, especially if you know someone that's gone through or is going through an eating disorder, male, female, anybody. And if anybody has any questions or need some help, do not hesitate to contact me. I'll put my information down below, but I'll say it right here. My name is David Mathis. My email address is David, DAVID MATHAS @yahoo.com. My consultation business is Mathis Athletic Performance, and just hope I can help as many of you guys out there as possible. Let's have some fun with this channel. Any video topics you guys want me to cover in particular, please comment below and let me know, and we'll get them done for you, because this is for you guys. This is my way of trying to help you all sort through the garbage that's out there on the internet, people that are just trying to make a buck, and bring you the straight facts, safe, effective, and efficient training and nutrition. So, like I always say, confidence is key, and you guys have a great day, and I look forward to making another video. I hope you guys stay tuned. Thanks.